In recent weeks, renewed attention to the Epstein-related documents has triggered claims linking Bitcoin, its developers, and the MIT Media Lab. This video focuses only on what can be verified through public records, institutional statements, and reputable reporting. First, the confirmed part. Jeffrey Epstein donated money to the MIT Media Lab over several years, primarily between 2013 and 2017. This fact is not disputed. MIT itself acknowledged these donations after Epstein's 2019 arrest and conducted an internal review. MIT later admitted that the Media Lab accepted Epstein's funds even after his 2008 conviction, sometimes through intermediaries. Within the MIT Media Lab existed the Digital Currency Initiative, or DCI. This initiative focused on cryptocurrency research, cryptography, and digital financial systems. It is a matter of public record that the DCI hosted and funded several Bitcoin core developers, supporting their open source work through grants and salaries. This is the key point. The funding relationship was institutional, not personal. There is no evidence that Jeffrey Epstein selected Bitcoin developers, directed their work, or influenced Bitcoin's code. The developers working at or through the DCI were contributing to an open source project where all code changes are public, reviewed, and traceable. Next, what is often misunderstood, there is no evidence that Epstein created Bitcoin. There is no evidence he was Satoshi Nakamoto. There is no evidence he had privileged access to Bitcoin's network, cryptographic keys, or early mining rewards. Bitcoin was released in 2009. Epstein's documented interactions with MIT occurred years later, after Bitcoin was already operating globally. Another important verified fact, there are no publicly confirmed Bitcoin wallet addresses linked to Epstein. No court filings, indictments, or blockchain analysis have demonstrated that Bitcoin was used in his crimes. When Epstein's finances were investigated, authorities documented the use of traditional banks, cash, shell companies, and intermediaries. This pattern aligns with conventional financial crime, not blockchain-based systems. It's also important to understand how open-source funding works. When an institution like MIT funds researchers or developers, it does not gain ownership or control over the software they work on, especially in open-source systems like Bitcoin. Anyone can review Bitcoin's code, propose changes, or reject them. No single donor can secretly modify the protocol. Finally, why does this topic keep resurfacing? Because Epstein's name carries enormous weight, and Bitcoin remains politically and economically controversial. When the two appear in the same sentence, speculation spreads quickly even when evidence is thin or non-existent. So the verified conclusion is this: Jeffrey Epstein donated money to the MIT Media Lab. The MIT Media Lab housed an initiative that supported Bitcoin developers. There is no verified evidence that Epstein controlled, created, used, or influenced Bitcoin itself. Everything beyond that crosses from documentation into speculation. Understanding the difference matters.